As a film, Super 8 will always have a very special place in my heart because it part inspired the name of my online reviews site, Super Ink Arts, which you may be aware of. In terms of the actual film, it's actually really good and really entertaining, and one that I think everybody has to see at some point. It was released in 2011, it's rated 12A, and I feel like it's more of a teenager's film than it is a film for everybody, but if you like this kind of film, I think you will enjoy it nevertheless. If you like things like Stranger Things, Stand By Me, The Goonies, it's got that kind of friendship vibe set. It's set 1979, but it does have that 80s friendship film feel. It is a thriller. And the plot from IMDb is as follows. During the summer of 1979, a group of friends witness a train crash and investigate subsequent unexplained events in their small town. So it's written and directed by J.J. Abrams, and as the description says, there is a train crash, and that scene itself is very powerful, very moving, and very well done. And peculiar things start to happen, and these kids take it upon themselves to investigate it and find out what's happening. So it is a very teen, maybe pre-teen driven film with a buddy feel to it, but I like the fact that there's a slightly more sinister element because we don't know what is causing these unusual things to happen. And I'm not going to spoil anything, it does happen, but I will say that I enjoyed the narrative development, I enjoyed the mix of, I guess, problems that popped up. I think we got to know the characters very well, very quickly. There's a good mix of personalities among the children as well, which is obviously pretty crucial, especially if you're a younger child or, I guess, teen watching it. There'll be at least one person you can relate to, I think. The acting is very good. Particularly, I enjoyed Elle Fanning in this, who plays a character called Alice. Carl Chandler plays Deputy Lamb. It's a great film. The casting is great. The child actors are fantastic. Joel McKinnon is in it as Mr. Kaznyk. Joel McKinnon Miller, of course, being Scully from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, who I love. And all around, the acting is great, the casting is great, the interaction between the children is great. I imagine they had a lot of fun with this on set, but there's also, there are scenes that are quite dark and quite, I'm not going to say harrowing, they're not that bad, it's a 12 film, but there are scenes that are quite intense, and I think it probably took a lot out of them emotionally, and I think they did exceptionally well with this. It's got 7 out of 10 on IMDb, which I completely understand. I think it deserves all the praise that it can get. It's very atmospheric. It's very easy to feel like you are part of this. They spend a good amount of time at the site of the crash while also allowing us other locations to explore. It's got a great mix, very well directed. The music is brilliant. It's fantastic. And it's weird that a film that is a 12 or 12A is so good. And I think it's one that everybody has to see regardless of your age. As long as you're over 12, of course. It's incredible. It's a classic that I think will remain a classic for a long time. And, on the face of it, if you look at the description and things, it doesn't seem like that would be the case. But it's brilliant. And I love it. I should also mention that the Super 8 does refer to, the camera film. Because they were making a Super 8 movie when this happened. That's where that comes from. I realised that in all of the things I've said, that doesn't actually make any sense. It's brilliant. If you haven't seen it, please watch it. I promise you will not be disappointed.